Hi everyone, my name is NEGUSTITA. I will be your tarot reader for the day, and let's figure out what today's messages are. We're gonna get right into it. Yes, I just wanted to double check that my incense was running in the background, cleansing the space for us. I invite positive energy here, love, light, and one true creator source. Let's see what the messages are, because I feel like today we have messages. I don't really have a whole lot of time to channel. I have like probably less than 20 minutes. And so we're gonna get into what the messages are. I have this crystal here, this clear quartz crystal. Did I say clear quartz? Yeah, it is clear quartz. Okay, I don't know why I just blinked out and I was like, wait, is that what that is? It is. That's what that is. I just, for some reason, thought that clear quartz was a different kind of crystal other than this one. Yeah, guys, interesting energy for sure. But let's get into the messages to see why you've manifested this reading. All right, so I've been shuffling, and for a while now we got the Emperor card here at the bottom of the deck. We will see how he wants to appear in the reading, but okay, I was like, are those smudges on my screen or is there something on my wall? It's smudges on my screen. So first of all, guys, we have two cards here. We get the Seven of Swords in the reverse, and then we have the Ten of Cups. So I'm not gonna lie to you, the energy is very strong. All right, I ask Spirit to guide me in finding the truth of the situation, and I ask Spirit to reveal all deceptions, all manipulations. I ask God to help me activate my third eye in seeing through what these cards are trying to reveal to me, because the message coming through, the intuitive message, is somebody wants to come clean to you about how they feel about you, because this combination of cards is like someone lied to you about how they felt. Someone could have told you they didn't love you, or they treated you in a way that made you think they didn't love you, but this person has a tremendous amount of love for you. This person sees you as like the love of their life, the person they want to start a family with. This person like has really intense emotions for you. As I said, that we get the 222 on the clock, but it does seem like at this time you're not really returning those feelings with the Nine of Pentacles, because it does feel like you are very content in your own energy. You're doing a good job, period. And continue to focus on yourself. Let's see what's behind that card. Yeah, I do feel like this person feels like they set off a series of events that caused you to be in this like Nine of Pentacles, Lovers card reverse towards them. So rather than being open to a connection with this person, because there could have been a time where because with the Ten of Cups, this is a very mutual energy. Like, I'm a firm believer that true love has to be mutual. It cannot be one-sided. You cannot love somebody and then they don't love you back, right? Like, I can't really quite cap. That's why, like, that's what's kind of scary about like pop culture, like, people like getting obsessed with certain idols and celebrities, is because they'll sit there and they'll kind of get into their heads that this is like, a true love connection. But it's like, if you met this person and if you got to know them, chances are maybe you wouldn't really like them as much as you do now with this version of a head. Anyway, do you know what I'm talking about? Like, it's and that was just a comment. I just had a comment on like parasocial relationships. But with this Ten of Cups here, y'all, this person feels like it was mutual at one point, that you once felt as intensely for them as they had for you, and this person feels like they really very suddenly ruined that. And now this person actually wants to come back to you, but they know that the gate is closed. Okay, with this card, I just realized there's like nudity on the card, but to describe the energy is like, like it's the gates of heaven, like, and there's like the promised land just beyond the gates. And then they feel like in one fell swoop, they destroyed, either they burnt the garden, or they destroyed the gates. So, and it made it so that now they're like on the blacklist. They can't come back. They can't come back to this place. All right, that's how this person is feeling anyway. They are feeling like they cannot come back to you. They feel like you are in a very abundant energy. And it doesn't feel like they are. It does not feel like they're in an abundant energy with this King of Cups in reverse here. This person could be volatile at this time. Yeah, they're definitely giving cold or manipulative. This could also be the reasons why you left. Can I get a clarifier for the King of Cups? Can I grab a clarifier? We get the Hierophant. So I do feel like this person was in an unawakened state when you met them. Like they were not really aware of themselves and their true powers. We got 543 on the clock. It definitely feels like this person has done some inner growth. Ascension is what's coming to mind here. And it does feel like throughout that process of ascending, they've been able to re-examine the connection that they shared with you and sort of identify where some emotions were coming from. Because it does feel like at some point this person blamed you for some negativity in their life until they realized it's negativity that is placed in their life for a reason. Honestly, I don't want to say this because it sounds kind of like victim blamey, but kind of like energy that they've allowed. Like they have allowed people in their lives that they know is toxic for them, but they've allowed it, and they've allowed it for some time now. Okay. And it feels like this individual is sort of realizing that, taking accountability for that, and also understanding that it was a good thing that when you showed up, you triggered the fuck out of them. I got 654 on the clock. And I also saw 432 earlier. If that's anybody's something. But yeah, like this reading is coming up today because somebody does have a message for you. This Emperor, this King of Cups in reverse individual, and what they want to tell you is they've done some like inner work. They've done some sort of like they've been able to look within themselves and then identify what they felt was compelling them to walk away from you, and it was in fact their own unhealedness. It's not you. It's nothing you did or said. It's not that you could have avoided this from happening either. This was something that was meant to happen. Like this person was meant to treat you the way that they did, only to lose access to you forever. Because that was the only way they were gonna learn. That was the only way they would have to, from the bottom of their heart, grieve the fact that they missed out on a good thing, and then kind of look within and continue to be introspective and realize, like, you know, this person gave me a lot of chances. This person was very kind to me. They were very loving. So then, you know, like, why did these turn out this way? So it's just like, you know, kind of like they have to go within. I feel like this person's mental age has changed, or maturity levels, if you will. Like, I feel like when you met them, you probably met them when they were at age 13, 15, emotionally speaking, because that was like most likely the last time they had ever like self-reflected, you know, really looked at their actions and then reevaluated how they wanted to move forward, which would explain the immaturity that you were dealing with when you were in connections to this person. Because even though maybe the mental or emotional age is like 13, let's say, or 12, okay, like honestly, personally, 11's coming to mind, but right, it's like you still had a bond with this person, and even if that's their emotional, that's where they're at emotionally speaking, they've still done a lot of growth in other aspects of their life. There's obviously reasons why you felt very attracted to this person and pulled into a connection, because this definitely feels like an ex. This feels like somebody you were in a relationship at one point, and now that relationship is over, because especially with the Lover's card, it is giving ending. It's giving breakup, separation. And it's for the best. Separation, honestly, is a good thing. It's actually meant to bring us closer and not farther apart. And that's sort of like the illusion of space and time. Is a lot of people think that space, giving someone space, is going to encourage them to walk away from you, but actually it's kind of the opposite. Giving people space allows them space to express what they really want, who they really are. And sometimes you need to decide if that's something you want as well. It's not always just about the other person. Sometimes it's about you, boo. You matter too. Okay, but so, right, this person, I feel like was able to do some sort of introspection. I really get that feeling with this Hierophant card. Like, I feel like this person has made contact with their higher self or God. Like, yeah, it feels like, or maybe even just like join a church or some sort of like organized religion that help them organize their thoughts and understand better what it is they're feeling. This person is someone I think is that needs discipline in their life. This person could be a part of like highly disciplinary like jobs or careers, or just I'm getting, they could have grown up with a religious background, but what I'm feeling is like for this person to be doing well mentally, I do see that this is someone that needs a lot of rigidness, and I feel like a pastor or a rabbi or whatever their faith is or whatever what is their like belief systems, I do feel like they would benefit from like religious discipline, because that's what's gonna get this person. We got 11 and 11 and then 11-22. That's what's gonna get this person to sort of like focus, through the haziness, through the mind fog, through the past trauma and confusion that they feel. Like, it's gonna get them to be like, okay, I'm feeling all of this, yes, but actually this is my truth, like, and so like when this person was in connection with you, they were looking for, I feel like, a distraction. They were looking for something that would take their attention away from all of this, like there's like on the outskirts of, if you will, their mind or their brain, they're thinking about like everything that they need to do to be able to support themselves. And then they're thinking about everything they need to do to support others, because I do feel like this person had other people in their life, like family, for example, that were highly draining, highly chaotic, highly toxic people that this person could have been. It really feels like they were keeping them in their energy longer than they needed to be in their energy. This could be friends, old lovers, just very toxic. And I do see this person had a hard time letting go of people that they had fond memories with, because they're just a sentimental individual, especially with this King of Cups. Like, I do see that, like, this person can be a water sign as well. Like, they care a lot about others. And so even if it's past the point where that relationship is no longer good for the both of them to entertain, this person is willing to entertain connections with people that they literally know they shouldn't be doing that anymore, because of the memories, because of the love they had for them, because maybe that person made them feel important, and they're so insecure that they need to feel important. And it definitely does feel like at one point in time this person valued the company of people pleasers, the company of people who would lie to them directly in their face, and they know it. Like, they know this person is lying, but they want it at one point validated their ego. 13:33 on the clock, and you didn't do that. You didn't lie to this person. You remained in this honesty, like authentic truth, and this person can't even do that. So it was very triggering to see you do it. But as they watched you in your truth, it, like I said, like, it triggered them, and it made them realize they're not in their own truth. But when someone gets triggered, it's not always so clear why, right? It takes introspection. It takes looking back, looking inwards, and understanding, like, what was I feeling during that time? Was I upset? Because it's like, it does feel like this person was like, if I didn't meet the collective, then my house would have never been taken away. If I didn't meet the collective, I would have kept this job that was really good for me. If I didn't meet the collective, my parents or my, like, like, my family wouldn't have been up in my business about, like, sending them money. But then in reality, it's like, the reason why that job didn't work out is because it wasn't good for them. It was dangerous. The reason why, you know, like this thing didn't, the reason why their family was acting crazy 1444 is because they are all being triggered by your light. And this is a good thing. It's meant to help them heal. It's meant to remove the demon from the person. It's like an exorcism, if you will. I don't know if you've seen like horror movies that have the exorcist concept in them, but it is a whole, like, it's an awful process. It's literally exorcising like a demonic presence, a demonic energy out of you, and like that's no easy feat, you know what I mean? Like crazy, okay, crazy. And so this person is like realizing that now. They're sort of looking back and they're like, wait a minute, I don't know why I thought this person had said some messed up things to me, but in reality, they just told me the truth in the moment, and I just wasn't willing to hear it. I didn't even want to hear it. But it's like, it's kind of like, again, it's introspection. Like, instead of sitting there and then being like, you're the reason why everything in my life fell apart, it's like now they realize my life was meant to fall apart. These pieces, these things that I was holding on to is like rotted land. I'm trying to build something on top of rotting land. 1555, but only an idiot would do that once they realize the land is rotting. It's one thing if they didn't understand before, but now they realize the land that they were trying to build on literally was sinking on them, and it made no sense with a logical perspective to blame you for that, because that's out of your control. And this is what they're realizing now, and when they've understood that, then they can kind of go back and look like, yes, you know, maybe you haven't been the kindest towards them, but that's because you are simply matching their energy. Like it's like, you know, like they're really coming to this realization that this entire time what it is they've been looking for, you, right, and all this was you, but they thought what they wanted was a distraction, something that would take them away from their problems and allow them to continue into these toxic cycles. But now the person is like, wait, actually, this is what's best for me. I need someone who's stable. I need someone who can take care of themselves. I need someone that not only can take care of themselves, but they can help me out, instead of me being the one that always has to help other people. Like, that's the vibe. That's the vibe of today's reading, you guys, on the super full moons. I believe yesterday was the last day of the super moon. Was it yesterday? No. I think today's the last day. I don't know. Today, at the time of this recording, it's the 22nd, and this reading is timeless, so it can come across your feed whenever. But yeah. So I got the Six of Cups. Okay, we got. Oh wow, y'all, this is crazy. I haven't had a reading like this in months. I shit you fucking not. I shit you fucking not. We got the King of Wands, and we got the Ace of Cups, y'all. If you want this person back, all I can say is, y'all, this person, I almost said this nigga, no, but this person is ready to come back to you, you guys. We get the Queen of Cups here in the reverse. So I don't know what that's about, but she wants to come out. Can I please have a clarifier, Spirit, for this King versus Queen of Cups? So we get, yeah, I don't know. This could be your guys' energy. I don't know. I don't really feel that to be true. I feel like this is more so this collective, like this person, the King of Fire, King of Wands, King of Cups individual. I mean, honestly, their energy first showed up as the Emperor. But it does feel like I don't know. Like, I do feel like for you guys, you could just be very headstrong about moving away from this person. I don't know, and not like giving them a chance, which is fine. It just feels like it's causing delays. This person feels like they cannot reach out. All right, y'all, so that was my timer. I gotta go. I don't really have time to really sit in this energy for too long. All I can really say is this person, there could be some things that are still weighing in their energy. They could have people. I feel like there are people that they're still holding on to, or they feel like you are not going to accept them back. it's weird. I can't figure out exactly what the energy is speaking of. All I can say is this person definitely feels blocked from reaching out to you, probably because you literally blocked them. Or they just feel like they can't talk to you because they feel like maybe they're too ashamed, or they don't know how to come towards you. But what I can tell you for sure is this person is still heavily interested in you. This person does have a authentic source of love for you. At first, this person thought that when you guys first met, this person believed that their attraction towards you was purely physical. And they've had attractions like that before. They've had relationships where it was purely physical attraction, 1111, or sorry, 111. And this person thought like that was it. There was no more to the story. Like, they just thought this person was hot, and over time they realized that was what was attracting them to them, and it faded away. With you guys, unless this does not feel like a new energy. This feels like someone, again, like a past lover. It's been years, and this person's feelings for you haven't changed. Like, they still have this source of love for you. They still find you to be incredibly attractive. This person still wants you to be the one they start a family with. This person sees you as the one. That hasn't changed. What's changed for them is their perspective around you, around everything around you, around your guys' lives. It feels like this person has done a lot of like inner work and maturing to understand that they cause it take, like, if this person is unsatisfied with the fact that they can't reach out and talk to you, it's because they've done things to you that they made it so that they can't just reach out and talk to you. They made it so that you don't feel comfortable or safe to reach out and be talked to by this individual. And they realize, like, it's something they have to sort of accept. Anyways, you guys, that was the reading. If you want to hear more, I might upload another video. We'll see how the energy strikes me. It does feel like the supermoon has definitely helped this person quite a bit when it comes to introspection. But I love y'all. I hope you have a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching this. Take care of yourself, and doodles.